Hi everyone, wishing you all a Shabbat Shalom Vorach. In this week's Parashah, Shemot, we begin a new book and we're introduced to the leader of the Jewish people, Moshe Rabbeinu, the man who redeems us from Egypt, takes us out of slavery and brings us to the edge of the Promised Land. And it's a very interesting question. We notice that Moshe, the leader of the Jewish people, he doesn't grow up with the Jewish people. He doesn't grow up in a Jewish community. Moshe grew up never eating matzah ball soup, never being told stories about Abraham, Yitzchak, and Yaakov. He grows up in the palace of Paro. Why does God orchestrate these events? Why does he orchestrate Moshe's life in a way that Moshe grows up in a non-Jewish home? Isn't that odd? Isn't that interesting? This is a question that many commentaries ask, and there are many answers to this question. The Ibn Ezra has a very powerful idea. The Ibn Ezra says that if Moshe would have been raised in a Jewish shtetl, in a Jewish town, if Moshe grew up with Jews, he says that the Jewish people would not respect Moshe. They would view him as one of them, as one of the boys. Oh my God, Moshe, that's so cool. You're trying to give us the Torah. Remember when we were in high school and, we went and we did all those bad things? You're now here trying to preach to us from on top of the mountain of what to do. You're here to save us. We were boys. We grew up together. Don't try to tell us how to live. Don't try to tell us what to do. Don't try to come and be the hero of the story, Moshe. And the people wouldn't respect him. And so Moshe needed to grow up away so that he could have that reverence that he needed in order to become the leader and the prophet that he was destined to be. This is an amazing, amazing lesson. A lot of times in life, we are ready to mature, we're ready to grow, we're ready to change, we're ready to do something and reach new levels in our potential. And then there are these voices, there are these maybe people or voices in our head that say things like, you are going to grow, you're going to change, you're going to start keeping, you're going to start doing, you're going to start acting, you're going to start behaving. Really? What about all those things you used to do? And we have the labels of our past pulling us down in life. And we learn from Moshe that sometimes in life, to be able to move forward, to be able to progress, we have to be able to put aside those voices. It's a very interesting phenomenon how a lot of times after high school, a boy, a girl, they go to yeshiva, he goes to yeshiva, she goes to seminary, and all of a sudden they grow in such a beautiful and healthy way. And we wonder, what is it in the yeshiva in Israel that they are teaching them that we can't provide in the yeshivas here? What do they have? Better rabbis? Do they have better seminaries or yeshivas? Do they have? Is it something special? A lot of times, though, the answer could be something as simple as the fact that they're just not here. The fact that they were able to leave all of the labels, all of the stigmas that were created for them and they created for themselves. And by going to a new place, they gave themselves a new chance, a new start in life. They were able to expand their minds and realize that I don't have to be who I always was. There aren't people here in Israel that know me. The truth is, I don't think it's so much about Israel. Although yes, Avira de Eretz Yisrael Mahkim, there's something beautiful about just the Avir, just about the air of Israel. But a lot of times, a person in Israel who grew up in Israel needs to come to America to change, to grow, to mature, to become somebody great. The Mishnah says in Pirkei Avot, Heve gole lemakom Torah. Simply it means that if you're going to move to a new town, make sure that there's Torah over there. But my friends, I think maybe it means something a little bit deeper. Not that you should move to a place that has Torah. But if you want to learn Torah, you need to move. A lot of times where we are here, our past, our skeletons that we have, they just pull us down, they drag us down. And Moshe Rabbeinu, God reminds us that sometimes in life, we need to move in order to give ourselves that second chance that we all deserve. Shabbat Shalom.